You're not a trader, you're a wealth builder. I have to tell you, when I had that epiphany, that is when everything changed for me in my trading. I went from being an emotional wreck in my trading to calm, predictable, consistent results in my trading. On top of that, I actually managed to then start an extremely successful trading business, Tribe Traders. My name is Judy V, and I'm co-founder of Tribe Traders and author of the book, Truth About Trading. And literally, this one thing changed me from an emotional wreck in my trading to being consistent, predictable, and profitable. And that was taking off the hat of being a trader and putting on the hat of being a wealth builder. There is so much stereotype entangled in being a trader, because we all know the Wall Street traders. We all know the crazy hype that goes with trading. We all know that we got to consider fundamentals and technicals and all these sort of stuff, all right? But here's the thing, guys. I guarantee you, I pretty much guarantee you that you did not wake up one day and decided that you wanted to be a trader, okay? That you wanted to stop everything in life, stop your career, stop your vocation, put everything on hold and learn and become a trader full time. No, you decided that you wanted to build wealth that you deserve, to give you the freedom you deserve, right? And you saw trading as an arrow in the quiver to your wealth building. Therefore, we need to treat it as such. The moment you start seeing trading as wealth building, everything starts to change. Because we know, don't we, that wealth building is 99% mindset. All right? 99% mindset. Okay? You cannot, as Warren Buffett says, if you can't control your emotions, you cannot control money, or you cannot manage money. You cannot earn or grow or hold on to money. So that is when I realized that, I went from a screaming banshee, literally, in my trading. I was like, I'd be yelling at the chart, yelling at this inanimate object of my laptop, resisting the urge to throw it out the window. I went from that to completely and utterly calm and logical, just because I saw it as wealth building. Here's the thing. Trading just brings out, it magnifies so much of our characteristics. So therefore, when we put on the hat of being a trader and all the stereotypical traits that go with it, it exaggerates all the pitfalls, all the drama that trading ignites for us. It exaggerates that. But the moment you let go of that stereotype, the moment you let go of the need to be a trader, and you start seeing it as just simply an arrow in the quiver of your wealth building, it allows you to step back. It allows you to feel that you don't have to be in the market all the time. It allows you to trade what you see, not what you believe. It allows you to extend your time horizon. Because there are a couple of things that the biggest mistakes that traders make. I made them. I know. Oh no, I was one of them. And just simply making that one shift changed absolutely everything. Because what it did by being a wealth builder, it extended my time horizon. I didn't have to be in the market right now. If there wasn't something that didn't feel right, didn't meet the parameters of my strategy, I didn't feel the need to be in the market. It was okay not to be, because guess what? As a wealth builder, my number one priority is to protect my capital. So I didn't have to be in the market because I darn wanted to protect that capital. I absolutely wanted to protect that capital as part of my wealth building. That's my seed capital for my wealth building. Why would I gamble it? Okay, I've often said there's a few things. when you put your trader hat on and you're being the trader, right, and you're in there looking to be in the market, right, trying to prove yourself right, because being a trader, that's a stereotype, it's got to be right. When you do that, you literally are prone to disowning the funds in your broker account. That's the challenge here. Okay, that's what happens. Because I guarantee you that if you perceive yourself as a trader and you are trying to trade and you're trying to get success, or you're trying to get profitability, you're trying to get predictable results, but you're probably not. But I guarantee you, if you were to go and decide that you want to buy a property, you are going to do your due diligence. You're going to research the area. You're going to research property prices. You're going to research, the capital gains on property, the volatility of property prices. You're going to research the standard of schooling, or the council tax, or the local taxes that one needs to pay in the area. You're going to research the crime or the security and safety. You're going to do all of that. You're going to do a lot of due diligence before you invest money in a property, whether it be a property you're going to be living in or as an investment. You're going to do that. Likewise, if you decide you need a new entertainment system at home, television, surround sound, high definition, and all of that malarkey, you are going to do your research. You're going to assess what it is that you want. You're going to assess the type of sound you want, type of visuals you want, 3D, high D, all that sort of stuff on a television. You're going to assess the brand. You're going to assess the quality of the technology. You're going to do all of that due diligence. You're going to go from shop to shop or website to website. You're going to research the best possible price, and you're going to make sure that you're going to get maximum return on your investment or money, or pay what you're paying for what you're getting in return. Fair exchange. You're going to make sure that there's fair exchange, with the result that when you get that home system delivered to your house, you're going to set it up, you're going to appreciate it, you're going to respect it, you're going to look after it, because you're in fair exchange. You did the due diligence. But we don't do that when it comes to trading, when we have our trading hat on, because it's all about, we need to be right, and we got to be in the market, and we need to make money. It needs to be successful. If it's not successful, we beat ourselves up. We get so emotionally entangled on a trade that we have not done our due diligence on. Does that make sense? You wouldn't walk down the street with money hanging out of your pocket, we're running the risk of it just falling out, and be happy with 20 euro notes or $50 bills or 100 rand notes just falling out your pocket. You won't do that. But as a trader with the trading hat on, that's what we do when trading. Literally, that is the analogy. That's exactly what we do. Put the wealth building hat on, you'll be less likely to do that. You will extend your time horizon. You will be clear about your trading strategy and the rules around your strategy. You will make sure that you will to trade what you see and not what you believe. You will let go of the need to be right, because you will be focused on the end goal of what is your target, what is your wealth building target, because you know it's not about you. Everything changes. And when I had that epiphany, the moment I had that epiphany, literally, it was one day I was like screaming at the machine like a banshee. And I sort of it felt like I had an out-of-body experience. And I witnessed myself, and I thought, what? That is no way to build wealth. That is no way. I don't ever do that with any of my businesses. I've been an entrepreneur for over 25 years. There's no ways I would be like that. So why am I being like that in trading? And when I took that step back and I said, hold on a second, why is this? What's going on here? And that is when I started to study, research, and research trading. What is it about trading that ignites this in us? Because it wasn't only me. Okay, I'm sure you can relate to what I'm talking about here. When I was going through it, everyone I knew who was trading was experiencing the same thing. And I've been studying and researching human behavior and human potential for over 20 years, but despite what I knew about human behavior, I was still falling for the pitfalls in trading. So can you imagine how strong that pull is to the pitfalls? So that's when I started studying and researching, what is it about trading that brings out or it makes us fall for these emotional roller coaster pitfalls that ultimately lead us to taking mistake trades all the time, jumping in and out of trades, jumping in, jumping out, jumping back in. Done that before? Oh yes, I have. I'm sure you have too. Jump in, jump out. Okay. Try this indicator that day, try another indicator next day, try 5 different indicators to try and force some sort of level of confluence. Try and become unconsciously confident in our trading to a point where we do not care. You can, all of these pitfalls, hey guys, listen, all of these pitfalls we fall for, most of them, not your fault. The sad thing, the sad fact is that the industry doesn't teach us to treat trading as wealth builders, right? That's the sad fact. It teaches us about trading. It teaches us about all the indicators, all the strategies, what the market does, but it doesn't teach us about taking trading as a wealth building activity. All right, it doesn't teach us about the fact that trading magnifies everything. It doesn't teach us that. It doesn't teach us that we need to, it doesn't teach us what to look out for in terms of the emotions it brings up for us. Okay, because most of the time, we live and exist. As an example, I'm not going to go into it too much. I go into it in a very, very deep level in the book, Truth About Trading. I also go into it a lot on my on the Ninja Trading Challenge that we do every now and again as well. It brings out our need to be right. Okay, that's what trading does. It highlights that. So the more you have that trait, the more that is going to be exacerbated. The immediate gratification, we need to see results now, whereas with trading, we need to have an extended time horizon. Because we need to have a healthy relationship with money. Very important. So important to have a really good relationship with money when we are trading. Why? We're trading money. That's one of the things that it's not spoken about in the industry, so you've probably not even thought about it, but it's so important. What is your relationship with money? Do you believe money is evil? Do you believe money is the source of badness or of evil? Do you believe that money is hard to make? Do you believe there's not enough to go around? Do you believe there's a lack of money in your life? Do you believe that money it creates havoc? It's hard. You've got to work hard for it. Because if you've got any of those beliefs, you're going to be charged. You're going to be emotional. You're going to be stressed when you're trading. So it's without doubt that it would be your starting point, is to assess what is your relationship with money. Make sure you get that onto an even keel. Make sure you reassess what your relationship is about your beliefs, about deserving the freedom that wealth will bring. These are the things that literally in an instant started to change my life around when it comes to trading. And that's when I started our journey of about a year, 18 months studying and researching what is it in trading that triggers these emotional responses. And I related them to all of my research and studying over the past 20 years of human behavior, and specifically as it comes to wealth building. And that's when I started to implement or trade in a way that supported me, that supported my character, supported my personality, and that's when everything started to change. And that's when I created or came up with a model that is replicable, that others can model, which I call the genius trading model. And when you model this way of trading, it helps you in terms of, it helps you to remain or to get out of the emotions of trading and get essentially into remain focused on what it takes to be predictably consistent in your trading. So the genius trading model, anyone can model it. It doesn't matter what strategy you're using, you can model the genius trading model. Now, I talk about it a lot in this book. Genius trading model it's just got based on 3 principles. The first one is trade as a business. And there is so much in that alone in trading as a business. What does it mean? How does it, a lot of people pay lip service to that. Okay, I know a lot of people may have heard about that before, or you may have read it or seen it or heard it somewhere. But here's my experience. 99.9% of people pay lip service to what it means to trade as business. And in Tribe of Traders, we do not pay lip service to it. It is the very core of how we trade, all right? Trading as a business is a massive concept, and it will keep you out of gambling, it'll keep you out of hope, it will keep you out of revenge, it will keep you out of putting a punt on. It changes the way in which you perceive each and every trade. Then the second principle is be a money manager first, a trader second. Protect your capital. Oh my gosh, I must tell you that in the almost 3 years I've been running Tribe of Traders, the number of people that I have come across, the number of traders who have joined the tribe and told me that when they were taught to trade, they were taught to 2 things. One, trade to the point that you get unconsciously competent. Oh, unconsciously competent. No, that is dangerous. You need to be 100% consciously aware, consciously competent. High level of self-awareness is required in any form of wealth building, including trading. All right, so that is the first thing. Do not seek to become unconsciously competent in your trading. That is deadly. That is not. There is, in fact, I would actually go as far as saying that I don't know any area of life, really, that there is wisdom in being unconsciously competent. All right, maybe you don't need to be consciously competent when you're brushing your teeth, okay? But the more we are consciously competent of whatever it is that we're doing, the more we are present, the more we are aware of where we're putting our focus, the more empowered we will be in life, including our trading. So unconsciously competent, get that out of your sphere of awareness. It doesn't belong in any form of wealth building, and especially trading. The other one that is often taught, and that time and time again has been told to me that people have been taught, and that is trade through the drawdown. The more you can trade in a drawdown, the more you will be a better trader, something along those lines. Well, let me tell you guys, if that's the way you trade, that is one surefire way that you're going to be broke. You're going to blow your account. Okay? Einstein says, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome, sure sign of madness. And that's essentially what you're doing when you keep on trading through a drawdown. Okay, I understand that fully automated strategies like EAs, robots, they have their whole drawdown time and all this sort of stuff. I get that, but these properly created expert advisors are based on highly complex statistical probability formulas and analysis with in and out of data, walk forward analysis, and all of that sort of stuff. So when those EAs go into drawdown, you let them go, because you know that this is just part of the process. But if you're a discretionary trader where you are manually putting on trades and you just keep on trading through drawdowns, that is madness. That is not being a money manager. You need to be a money manager first, a trader second. Protect your capital. Now, that's only one side or one part of the 3 steps, the money manager, because there's the whole risk management side of trading is also misunderstood. Most people think it's just put 1% on a trade and that's it, or don't risk more than 2% on a trade and that's it, or whatever. There's a lot more to risk management and being a money manager than that. There's a lot more to it. The third one, the third one seems so easy and so simple and maybe even obvious, but it's not done. And the third one is master one strategy at a time. Because here's the thing, because most traders are 1, emotional, 2, have a shrunken time horizon, 3, need to be right, 4, judge themselves instantaneously, label themselves instantaneously that they're a good trader or a bad trader, or they'll never make it, or they will make it, whatever. All these judgments we label ourselves because we're in this emotional state. We do not give ourselves the time to master one strategy, with the result that traders jump from one to the other, without one, just next one. Oh, that one didn't work, that one, blah, 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 on to the next one, onto the next one, onto the next one. Next silver bullet, all the time looking for the next silver bullet. Here's the thing, guys. There is no shortage of profitable strategies in the market. Look at the predictability of the market. I mean, technical analysis is a real thing, all right? Once you understand technical analysis is a real thing, there's predictability in the market. Therefore, there is no shortage of profitable strategies. But there's a massive shortage in people trading these strategies profitably. So here's the thing. When you are struggling with a strategy, and assuming that any strategy you trade, you have well researched, you trust it, you have faith in the predictability of it, and you own it. You own that strategy. Once you've owned that strategy, you have faith in the predictability of it. Then master it. Ask yourself this: if you're losing 2, 3, 4 trades, what are you doing in terms of the risk you're putting on? But also ask yourself, is it me? Is it the strategy? Or is it the market? All right, we know what the market does. What the market does is as predictable as it's ever going to be. The strategy, if you've done your homework and you've trusted, you have faith in it, and you know it's predictable, well, it ain't the strategy. So the only one it could be is me. So what is it about me? And 9.9999999% of the time, it'll be me and my mindset. That's what needs to change, not the strategy. Okay? Changing the strategy, jumping from one strategy to another, next silver bullet, you will forever be trying to fill a bottomless hole, a pit with no bottom, if that's what you keep on doing. Stop and look inwards. We are the cause of our own effect. When you start accepting that and start seeing that, do you know how powerful you become? Do you know how much opportunity you can access? Do you know how much opportunity that you create in your life? Your life changes when you ask that question, is it me? And 9.9999999% of the times, that's exactly what is going on. It is whatever's going on for you. Because here's the thing, we bring a minimum of three sets of beliefs to the market every time we sit down to trade. We've got strategy beliefs, we've got situational beliefs, and we have inherent beliefs. Understanding those 3 beliefs and how they relate to each other is vital for successful trading. And we'll continue that next week. So hopefully this was useful to you. I want you to embrace the fact you're a wealth builder. You're a money manager. All right? You're not a trader. Trading is merely an arrow in your quiver of wealth building, giving you the freedom that you deserve. All right, guys, have a wonderful week. Take care. Bye-bye.